Greetings and felicitations.
Okay, here comes the first round.
Boom. And
Jeez, that was just unnecessary.
You kidding me? You can't be out of range? What?
Greetings and felicitations, YouTube. Jarl of the Appian Way, aka Appius here. And that's Ajax, surrounded by the largest islander horde I've ever had the displeasure of facing at the Hill of Phaethon. Actually, honestly, this is a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun with this battle. We have Greece versus Troy and their Amazon ally here. This is great. I had a ton of fun with this battle. I'm playing as Paris. Death is over here playing as Penthesilea's Amazons. We had a random person join us as Aeneas. And we, on our opponent's side, we've got Noxy as Ajax, Enspy as Ithaca, and they had a random person join them as Menelaus. I'm going to show you the overall state of the battlefield. First of all, I want to talk about our plan for deployment. I pretty much decided that I would deploy out here, and it would give me free territory with which to use my chariots and slingers in. Dardania had the most heavy infantry and would go center and clear out the trees. And Penthesileia had the most speed and maneuverability and would also want open ground and be able to use these avenues to her advantage. Our enemies deployed together. In particular, the combined mass of Ajax companions and warriors of Ithaca, Ajax's wall, and they're being flanked by Sparta's infantry. I'm going to quickly cover the army so you can see what's kind of going on here. Ajax has brought 2 Ajax companions, 2 Ajax's wall, supported by Glorious Neoptolemus, and 2 units of Teucer's bowmen, and there's swift-footed Asiates and Ajax himself, and as well a pair of Salamis Marines. He is being supported closely by 8 warriors of Ithaca. There's a 9th off in the distance, 2 renowned island skirmishers, and Sparta's reinforced chariot, and he's an archer skirmisher hero on foot himself. Sparta brought Menelaus, a warrior of Artemis, 3 renowned armored slingers, 1 Laconian swordsman, 1 shielded spearman, 1 renowned Laconian axeman, 1 armored charger, 1 axe champion, and 2 light spear runners. My army is a mix of Phrygian warriors, 3 heavy Trojan spearmen, 2 heavy Trojan chariots, an archer trickster hero on foot, and a cyclops, and a pair of exemplary Trojan slingers. When I started this battle, I was like, I'm going to bring back the exemplary Trojan slingers. Put them back in the limelight. I love these guys. Dardania brought 2 Savage Centaur warriors, 3 Anatolian skirmishers, 2 fearless swordsmen, and 6 heavy Anatolian spearmen. Aeneas himself is in his purple limousine. Meanwhile, over here, Penthesileia, played by Death, we've got Hippopokoi, horsewomen, and Furies, 4 Labrys infantry, 2 Spartoi, 2 chariot javelins, and an archer skirmisher hero. Now, the problem with the battle plan as we made it is, as a result of the deployment, I alone, at least in the early stages of this battle, have to hold off both Ajax and Ithaca. So I'm going to make my presence felt immediately with my Cyclops chucking a boulder into Ajax companions. Kablooey! I immediately pick up 8 kills on my Cyclops, announcing my presence on the battlefield. The archer skirmisher hero is going to step on up here, and I'm going to immediately open fire with my exemplary Trojan slingers, trying to chase him off. Meanwhile, the renowned armored slingers are going to convince Death to reconsider his attack strategy out here. Salamis Marines have moved forward as I move up my Phrygian warriors. Seeing there's a warrior of Ithaca here, I'm going to engage it with 1 Phrygian warrior, outflank with my other, and that's actually going to remove this warrior of Ithaca from the rest of the battle and free up my chariots to pass through this tree line here and get into the juicy, tender heartlands of the Islander army here. Keep in mind, we don't know that there's this many warriors of Ithaca here, but seeing all of these Salamis Marines here, I go ahead and I engage with Phrygian warriors, Cyclops, and heavy Trojan spearmen, and we delete 1 Salamis Marine. Ajax gets a successful boulder throw into my heavy Trojan spearman, which I tried to dodge, and I shouldn't have bothered. He would have missed if I hadn't tried to dodge. That's how bad Ajax's aim is. But now I've got my dinky line of heavy Trojan spearmen up against Glorious Neoptolemus and 4 elite Dardanian infantry. My Cyclops has to pull double duty. He's going to fight in this battle and chuck boulders into this battle. My hero is going to activate triple shot many times in this battle, and another shot is missed there. I see Ajax coming my way. I'm going to have to fall back immediately and hope that my ally activates Aeneas to intercept Ajax. And look at this. I just a hair of a second too late. I wanted to show you. The chariot javelins just plowed right through the medium and light infantry that were in their way, followed up by a chariot charge from here, and now here comes Labrys infantry, Spartoi to add into the mix. The medium and light infantry of Sparta's line. He had the misfortune of having to try and hold off both Penthesilea and Dardania, and he was handled by Penthesilea alone. Just ran over all of that infantry. The heavy Spartan infantry is going to get up here into the tree line, where our Dardanian ally completely outnumbers them. I activate another boulder from my Cyclops into the flanks of these units. I'm activating another triple shot. Those triple shots are going to be raining down every few seconds. I can bring a bunch of them, and my hero just reached Aristeia status, so I'm going to activate it again so I can fire off another triple shot. Savage Centaur warriors have moved up here. They almost managed to break through, but they get caught up on Ajax's companions. My Cyclops is going to help them fight this out, and it is a slog. It is a terrible, terrible slog. The Furies have gotten through. Most of the Penthesilean light infantry and Spartoi have broken through. They're running over all of the renowned Dardanian. I'm sorry, they're running right over all of the renowned armored slingers. Another boulder goes off, and it is luck that has kept me afloat. It is absolutely luck that has kept me afloat. There goes my Aristeia, so I can activate even more triple shots into the backs of these routing, these infantry that are falling back. They're falling back because Penthesilea is disrupting their backfield. But here's the thing. We're now meeting up with a whole ton, I do mean a ton, of warriors of Ithaca. I did manage to get my chariots in through here and discovered this, but man, oh man, look at this. I'm already out for the count for the most part. My infantry chariots, 56 kills on this one, my other one with 14. There were just too many warriors of Ithaca for us to handle. There's too much in this battle for me to cover it all in one go. The Labrys infantry do manage to surround some of the warriors of Ithaca, as do the Spartoi. It's really now a matter of, can Dardania get their heavy spearmen involved? And he gets a beautiful rear charge into this blob with his the Savage Centaur warriors, and that's going to rout all of Sparta's infantry out of this center area and free up Dardania to get his infantry involved with these warriors of Ithaca. It's a matter of, can the Dardanian heavy Anatolian spearmen deal with all of these warriors of Ithaca? And 9 times out of 10, the answer to that question is no. But on any given Sunday, as they say. So my Phrygian warriors are engaged with the warriors of Ithaca in the tree line. One of my heavy Trojan spearmen regroups, and check this out. An Ajax companion gets all the way through to my exemplary Trojan slingers. But here's the funny thing about exemplary Trojan slingers. They're no slouches in melee combat. 125 sword damage, and occasionally Aeneas is going to activate his shout, there it goes, which is going to buff my exemplary Trojan slingers. I'm glad they had the presence of mind to do that. It's going to make them even better in melee, and with the support of my heavy Trojan spearmen that have regrouped, they're going to rout that. And I've got my heavy Trojan chariots coming out here, supporting my hero. So my heavy Trojan spearmen out here are getting chased off. I get a rear charge in with my heavy Trojan chariots. I got another triple shot with my archer trickster hero, and my slingers are now opening fire on this. We're trying to clean that up. It is total chaos in the backfield, which is exactly what Penthesilea wants. Warriors of Ithaca are scrambling all over the place, trying to find ways to get involved, and Sparta isn't counted out yet. That heavy reinforced chariot is in prime position to clean up a ton of weakened infantry. My Phrygian warriors get chased off by the warriors of Ithaca, and this frees up the warriors of Ithaca to get involved in my back line, which is what I've been trying to avoid all this time. Here comes the fearless swordsman from Dardania chasing off an Ajax's wall. My heavy Trojan chariots are trying to get involved. My archer trickster hero sees these warriors of Ithaca. He's going to immediately retarget, and I'm going to try and getting my my slingers were engaged with the archer skirmisher hero, but seeing that there's all these warriors of Ithaca out here, I'm going to actually retarget and change my focus to these weakened units. And meanwhile out here, because Aeneas was so lightly protected, because he was in that chariot and his health pool was so low, that makes it real easy for Ajax to just execute Aeneas. But that also frees up my heavy Trojan spearmen to fight Ajax. They're going to defeat him. That's going to rout Ajax, and Ajax is going to be running away from this battlefield. My heavy Trojan chariots get a little bit too close to the tree line, which is too tasty of a target for these warriors of Ithaca. They're going to go ahead and pursue that, but that frees up my slingers to shoot them in the back, and they break. They break as a result. And all of a sudden, I'm looking pretty protected out here. especially because the Fearless Swordsmen have charged forward. They're going to be engaged with a very thin line of beat-up Renowned Island Skirmishers, and the Fearless Swordsmen are going to do just fine in this fight. The Jordanian Slingers have now arrived, and they're making their presence felt, pummeling swift-footed Asiades. He's taking a ton of damage from these light infantry slingers. The Archer Skirmisher hero now is moving around on horseback with impunity. There is still a light spear runner out here, and Menelaus, who has been holding down. Look at all the bodies here. All of that was just around Menelaus, and he held it off for a very long time, all by himself. So I'm now at a point where I'm about to run out of ammo on my slingers. I've got my heavy Trojan chariots out here hunting for targets of opportunity. Slingers are opening fire on targets of opportunity. And it's a matter of, okay, well, what's left to fight? I see HX routing here. I'm going to engage my Phrygian warriors, and they're going to chase him off and eventually execute him, which will really work out in our favor. I get my heavy Trojan chariots into this Renowned Island Skirmisher, helping to rout that. My slingers run out of ammo. My slingers are now essentially a medium sword infantry. That's how good they are. They really are a very useful unit. So I'm going to use them and my heavy Trojan spearmen to create a kind of cordon to help me fight against all of these units and keep my Archer Trickster hero safe. Heavy Anatolian Spearmen are going to finish off, or actually are going to help me rout to this Archer Skirmisher hero. And Ajax, trying to get out of here, the last shreds of his life, my Phrygian Axemen are not going to make it easy for him. In fact, they're on kill orders. They will not let him survive. And there goes Ajax. That frees up my 2 Phrygian Axemen. I'm actually going to bring them back here to attack this Archer Skirmisher hero, help me escort him off the battlefield. My hero is now on hunt and pursue orders to kill all warriors of Ithaca. He drops a pair of the renowned Laconian Axemen, and that routs them. My heavy Trojan chariot shatter, and they're being chased by the warriors of Artemis, and the warriors of Artemis are actually going to kill off both of my heavy Trojan chariots. They're going to get out of here with 112 kills, thankfully. And there's still warriors of Ithaca all over this battlefield. And then, bad news bears for me, Sparta's reinforced chariots. I said don't count him out just yet. He gets a downhill charge into these slingers, and I'm going to immediately reposition my heavy Trojan spearmen to charge uphill into these reinforced chariots. I'm going to try pulling my exemplary Trojan slingers out of this. I see a half-health Menelaus running through the tall grass at me, and I go, hey, you know what's a great unit to use to engage a hero with? Anything with a sword. Any unit of numbered infantry with swords will occupy a hero just fine. My hero now with 67 kills, Death's hero with 82, being pursued by Warriors of Ithaca. We're both just trying to cause as many Warriors of Ithaca deaths as we can. I activate a triple shot, hoping maybe I can break this chariot. The shot misses, but with the support of the heavy Trojan spearmen, that's actually going to break the reinforced chariots. And yeah, it's now a matter of like single digits. Over here, this heavy Anatolian spearman gets routed by Warriors of Ithaca. Here comes the Savage Centaur warrior, a little bit too late to help them out. There's still plenty of Warriors of Ithaca we have to deal with. My renowned Phrygian Axemen have engaged the wavering Archer Skirmisher hero and broken him. They're gonna try and get their second hero kill of the battle. The Anatolian Slingers are going to escort out the broken reinforced chariots. And here comes glorious Neoptolemus himself, the last man in his unit. The game says there's 80 of them, but that's just not the case. And victory is close enough to taste. We mob up Menelaus. He's done. Seeing that there's only Neoptolemus left, I'm going to mob him with my exemplary Trojan Slingers. And that's GG. In an epic and chaotic 3v3. Just look at the state of the battlefield. Blood and bodies everywhere. No one was safe. No one was safe. Man, that was a ton of fun, and I really had a blast fighting this battle. It was a lot of fun. GG to my enemies and to my allies. Let's take a look at some of the statistics. So yeah, I had to do a lot of work, and somehow this heavy Trojan spearman managed 117 kills. Considering what they were fighting, that's extremely impressive. He picked up 2 XP chevrons. Both of these picked up 1. Only this Phrygian warrior earned an XP by gaining 1 with 74 kills. My hero with 73 kills. Both my exemplary Trojan Slingers earning XP. This chariot, even though they were out of the picture very quickly, 112 kills. And my Cyclops earning 2 XP with 90 kills. A ton of damage dealt to Ajax's companions, Ajax's wall, and glorious Neoptolemus. My allies here, Abel Brokel as Dardania. That Aeneas play, unfortunate. If he had just brought him on foot, he actually would have beaten Ajax, but hey, he managed to keep Ajax off of my forces long enough for them to have a bigger impact. 117 kills for Savage Centaur Warriors for only 660 funds. That's awesome. Comparatively, this unit cost twice as much and got 169 kills. Very good job, very nice score. And Death here playing as Penthesilea's Amazons, 101 kills on his hero, 101 in the Horsewomen, 146 for the Hippokoi Furies. They're a little bit too fragile for the job he had them do. They did get into the backfield and caused a lot of havoc. Miguel Gallego here playing as Sparta, managing double digits, and like I said, you shouldn't have counted him out in that early stage, even though he did get completely sucker punched by Penthesilea's Amazons. Those reinforced chariots made a huge impact in the later stages of the battle and almost won the whole thing for him. Superman 877887, aka N-Spy, bringing the Warrior of Ithaca spam, and dang, that was not what we wanted to see. It was, look at this, 153, 172, 137, 113, 111. That was a very tough thing to have to face in the later stages of that battle. Noxie, aka Archaios here as Salamis, managing to do triple digits with Glorious Neoptolemus and Swift-footed Aeacides and Ajax's Wall. Whew. Okay, I think I got it. I think that's everything. I've tried like 4 times to record this now. These 3v3 battles are so much fun, but you need to know if you're going to try them, be prepared for a lot of lag, be prepared for a 30 to 45 minute experience that turns into a really awesome and epic 11-minute replay. That's just how they work. Anyway, ta-ta. I love you all, and I'll see you guys in the next video.